I love using spices in my desserts, and gingerbread cookies are a perfect classic example of a Christmas treat. Today we're going to make gingerbread cookies. Let's see how to make it. A traditional gingerbread cookies usually has ingredients like molasses which are not easily available here in the markets. So today I've substituted those and made it with super simple pantry ingredients. Let's start by making a cookie dough. I'm using some salted butter. This is 90 grams of butter, 60 grams of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of honey, half a teaspoon of spice mix using star anise, cloves and nutmeg. I'm going to cream the butter, sugar, honey and spice mix. This already smells so good. We're not necessarily adding a lot of air into this. I just want the brown sugar to start melting before we add in our flour. Next, I'm going to add in 150 grams of all-purpose flour. Lightly mix it. Once you have an almost sandy texture, use your spatula and remove whatever is stuck in your whisk. Bring everything together, scrape the bowl and add 1 tablespoon of water to bring the dough together. Once you get to this consistency, you can switch over to your hands. Time to rest this for 15 minutes. Traditionally, gingerbread cookies are made by boiling butter, sugar and molasses together, and then the dough is made using this hot mixture. But what I find is that it makes the cookies really hard to eat. Originally, this was done so that the gingerbread houses could stand properly during the Christmas time. But since we are going to consume these as cookies itself, we are going to make it nice and crumbly. That's why I've simplified the dough a lot. I'm going to roll it out on a silk pad. If you don't have one, you can also use parchment paper. Flatten it out and start rolling. Keep the cookie dough quite thick. And then using any cutter of your choice, you can start cutting. I'm using a gingerbread man and a Christmas tree as well. Remove the excess dough and roll it again to cut the other shape. Rearrange the cookies on the mat so that you can fit more, and then roll out the rest of the dough to cut other shapes. I have a flower here which I'm going to convert into a snowflake. I'm going to bake this at 170 degrees Celsius till it's nice and golden brown. This should take about 15 to 17 minutes. Once the cookies are nice and golden brown, take them out of the oven and place them on a grill so that they can cool down properly even from below. Now we're going to top this off with some royal icing. So while these are cooling, let's make that. This is 3 tablespoons of icing sugar that has been sifted twice. To this, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and at first I'm just going to mix it with a spoon. When you see it at first, it looks like very little liquid for a lot of icing sugar, but icing sugar starts melting very quickly. Be careful not to add too much liquid at once because this can thin down very quickly. Mash it while mixing to get a proper consistency. To adjust this now, I'm going to add just a couple of drops of water and start mixing it once again. If your royal icing is too runny, it will run off your cookie very quickly and it won't hold any of its shape. That's why it's important to add little liquid at a time. This needs 1 or 2 more drops of water, but now at this stage you have to be extremely careful. The royal icing is nice and thick and it falls off the spoon in a single line. This is the perfect consistency. Now let's decorate our cookies. I've added the royal icing into a piping bag, making the eyes right now and a cute little smile. I'm going to make some mittens here, adding few buttons, a small bow, time for some socks, and a cute ginger man is ready. Now let's decorate the Christmas tree. Let's start with the base. Now I'm going to make a garland of lights and a few dots to complete the look. Let's turn this flower into a snowflake. I'm going to draw lines that meet right in the center and some shorter lines in between them. Now some veins for the snowflakes. Adding some dots in the empty spaces to complete the look. And now I'm going to decorate the rest of them just like this. I've used royal icing today to make these cookies look extra festive, but you can also keep these cookies plain and enjoy them. You can store this for up to a week in an airtight container and enjoy them during Christmas. Try this recipe out, let me know how it turns out. It smells absolutely amazing right now. I can't wait to dig in.